everybody, and welcome back to 327 Motorsports. Today we're up here at the shop working away on the old race car. What are you doing today, hon?
Sanding.
What, sorry?
Sanding.
What are you sanding?
I don't know.
How come you sanding?
So you can paint it.
So you paint it. Alright. Yep. We're knocking the high spots off, taking the shine off it. We're gonna get some new wires on it. We're gonna show you how to, not that you don't know how, but install some BWD Pro Series wires.
I stole your piece, Bean.
Fit demanded by pros. Right. Anyways, we're gonna set up a tripod here and walk you through it.
Drive your family nuts with it.
Drive my family nuts with it. That's the story of my life, though. That's the way she rolls, boys. That's the way she rolls. How you doing, Braden?
For the amount of slack that this guy takes from his family for having to video everything, you guys should really like and subscribe, because I'm one of the biggest people that hate being recorded.
But you do so well.
No.
Yes, you do, actually.
No.
People enjoy seeing the whole family do your deal.
Yeah, well, like, subscribe, do your deal.
Like, subscribe, and do their deal. All right. How you doing, Mikey? I don't give enough, actually, so just save it. Good. Are you playing with Peanut? The little mascot? Oh my. Alright, well, enough of the intro. We're going to take a pause here, set up the tripod, and get to work. Alright, be right back to you. So I already removed the number, or the coil off the top here and whatnot. Now we'll start. Anybody tell me what the firing order is? That's right. Chevy. 18436572. Number one, ideally, if the engine is timed right. When it's on TDC, should point to the number one cylinder. You've all heard it countless times, so consider yourself told one more time. So if you make a mistake, guess who to blame? Yourself, not I. Rotor turns in a clockwise rotation. So, now you just take the wires off the vehicle. You can lay them all out 1 through 8 or put them all together, longest to shortest, wherever you want. Match up the length, assume it's correct, and go from there. Now, some of the, I'm not sure if you can see this or not, some of the wires had, back in the yesteryear, had a little divot out that would lock into the cap. We have a Mallory ignition system which prevents them from locking in. These do not have it, so we'll just proceed to proceed. Number one. Now ordinarily I wouldn't bother changing the wires, but with For this application, they were right into the headers, so you know, why not? We got donated wires, got donated by our friends at Part Source. For that we're appreciative. Now we're doing number 8. Which really is one of the shorter wires. Now you can do KV tests on these and determine, you know, there's a set reading. Like I just want to show you this. Is that wire? These are old. Excels. They're not worth a really a grain of salt. So cracked open, nicked, maybe chewed by mice. This motor has been out of use for. I think it is. This motor's been out of use for quite some time. So yep. That's right.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
I got room for that one. Like you see, it's a little shorter then, but you know what? It's one of the shortest wires on the car, so use the shortest.
Oh, there's a shorter one.
How much shorter? Yeah, it's way too short. Listen for an audible click when you put them on. Maybe I will take that wire, hon. Try it. Don't need to remember that these wires that we put on all them years ago were cut the length. We cut them and made them. They worked on the other application headers that we had. Again, listen for an audible click. Make sure to route it underneath everything while they're on.
Look at the tassels. Guys,
Mine's
look at the tassels.
Number 4. Oh yeah?
She's got a beautiful castle over there. It's your tassel.
There is music going in the background. Feel free to copyright it. I'll take that wire you just had.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I gave you shade.
There's music, like I said, going in the background. Feel free to copyright us. Why not? You would anyways.
Maybe listen.
Well, Sunday in the country going on, so yep.
No, Freddie.
Thank you, babe.
Should there be 2 that are the same length?
Oh, probably. Should be kind of 4 that are close to the same length, but not exact, and 4 that are longer. See Derek from Vice Grip Garage posting on Facebook there. He was wondering what Ricky Skaggs was up to. Got a couple likes on my comment. I said he's probably chasing the Highway 40 blues. So we've got 1, 8, 4 done. Now 1, 8, 4, 3. So we'll go on to that. Got them all routed through here under the wires and through the wires. The grandmother's house was yellow. So.
Don't you need one of these ones though?
I think for the back one on each side.
Well, this is the one that came off of it.
And if you don't notice, they're all the same.
Oh,
That's why I'm changing
okay.
them, because they're gonna get headers.
Sorry.
No, I know. It's okay. I'm sorry. Better that. Put these little things on there to keep the
Right here,
wires in order. Once upon a time when this motor was in my other car, we had a bunch of fancy hold downs like those right there, you know, the brackets there for them. It since went away. Probably got lost.
Got stolen.
I don't know. So that was number 3. So 1, 8, 4, 3. Once we get that on, we'll be heading over to number 6. I think you wonder why us mechanics ever have a gut on us like I do. Every time you go to put a wire on, you got to do a 180 degrees around the car. More steps, and Carter has liver pills, but anywho, it is what it is. So number 3.
I didn't hear an audible click.
Yes, you did. You weren't listening. You hear that one?
Yeah. That was an unclick.
Number 6. 6, please.
That
6,
was
please.
an
Thank you.
unclick.
Number 6, please. Thank you. No.
Yep. Yep.
Hey. No. A-cell wires. High performances.
Cut. No. You want out? Okay, ask Uncle. Please. No manners, no gap, my girl. Well, where's your shoes? Oh, they're on your feet. Okay.
Now, ideally, every time you put these wires on,
Thank
there's
you.
a silicone that you're supposed to put on with them. I prefer not to use that stuff. Dielectric grease, stuff like that. I found over the time it creates a bunch of paste on it. So, making them sort out and whatnot. Some people drive it right into the electrodes, like right into the end, right in there. It dries out, and I've seen it make cylinders misfire. You can choose to believe that or not. We've taken them off. I've cleaned up the end of the plug, put them right back on, cleaned that all out in there with a little file on the end of the file. You can get them round files there.
With a file.
You clean it all up, put her back on, she'll start firing again. Rather put them on dry. Yes, they will seize on, but you know what? If you do it once, do it right. Who cares? The next time you take it off, if and you destroy it, put new on. Don't be so cheap. You're not hurting nobody but yourself by doing your practices. But last thing I want to do at the end of the day, after doing this every day, all day long, is go home and start having to rip stuff apart and do it again because you didn't do it right. So it is what it is. 1, 8, 4, 3, 6. Number 5.
These are 8mm high temp suppression core.
Nice. Well, this one here had no boot on it. I took it off. It was getting in the way of the header and it was burning off anyways. So that's the idea of having the angles, see? He was touching. Again, they're all necked up, dried out. Ain't no shame in changing these. They're a piece of junk. They were in one of those paper bag, $10 grab what you know. We knew they were plug wires. We had a really good idea, so we got them and swapped them. Technically, these wires, although they might have 200 miles on them, are like probably 14 or 15 years old, so. Ain't no shame in replacing them.
So she went back into her castle.
Yep.
With the peanuts. But with the peanuts. The crazy baby
Anybody
and the
told me
crazy
if
dog.
If you've been paying attention to anything all along, can anybody tell me what wire I'll be heading to next? Well, you were paying attention. That's right. After 5 comes 7. No, we really do know how to count. We just know what the firing order is of a small block Chevy, so that's good on you for paying attention. I'll show you another one here. Most headers do require the straight boots. These ones, however, do not.
Mikey,
And look what happens when you're not paying attention.
why do these?
She's melted. It's on the side of the header. Let's see, we got any chewing on this one? No, that's a reusable wire just to, you know, I won't throw these out, the ones that are split will, because otherwise you'll be straightening your arm out and jingling up against them.
Grooves and some of them don't.
But what I was going to say was, don't ever throw them out because, you know, if you're trying to do a diag and you suspect you got a dead wire, rather than buy a whole set and have to run to the parts store and everything else to be able to get them, why not keep one handy so you can, you know, pull her out and get her. Number 7, babe.
Yeah, but why does some have grooves on the inside and some don't?
Because they're all on one end and not on the other.
Huh?
Why does the spark plug have grooves on them so they interlock so they don't slide back off so easy?
Okay, well, where's 7?
The one with the molded boot on the side. Right there.
Well,
Yep.
pretty much the same anyways.
Yeah, they both should be. See,
Yeah, but one, I don't know.
okay, you're overthinking it. This ain't right either. We got a wire here that's 100 miles long. And they should have been the shorter wires, like I said earlier. Perfect. There you go. Don't forget to put them back in the holders. If you're uncertain of which ones you need, you can always wrap them with a zip tie around here and then a zip tie sideways, and, you know, waste about 6 or 8 of them. When I was running demolition derbies, wouldn't be uncommon that we tape up the last 6 inches of the wires with electrical tape, duct tape, something. Keep the heat off them, keep the water off them, keep them clipped on. Good practice to get into.
What are you doing, Mikey? What are you doing, babe?
Cylinder number 2, front cylinder behind the alternator. There you go. Now,
Leave her alone, baby. Yeah. What are you doing, bud? What?
Today is Sunday. We're not gonna fire it up and make sure everything is okay. Ran great before. We're just renewing the wires, so no need in stirring up the ire of the community.
Or just one feller next door.
Yeah. Guy next door, neighbor Wilson will say. He's a bit of an asshole, so he loves to call a 5-0 on you and do nothing but bust the chops, so we don't need to hear him. I have enough respect for the other members of the community around. So
Who I might add enjoy it thoroughly.
What are you doing? Put that back
when
on?
I started here, yes, when I started here 20 years ago, 22 years ago, I guess, went around and said, hi, my name's such and such. I work over at the garage there. I do demolition derbies and whatnot, and I make noise. Y'all have to get along, so whatever gets to be too much, just come over and let me know. Y'all gotta, so to speak, live in the same community and on the same stretch of highway. I've never had an issue, all but that one son of an unnamed goat next door that shall remain nameless, hey Doug?
Teddy,
But anywho,
be nice.
why stir it if you don't need to? It is Sunday, so day of religion for most. This is the day before we have to go.
All you want to do is paint it anyway, so.
No, that don't make you a bad person because you want to paint the car.
Well, we gotta sand the hood first.
Okay, I realize we gotta sand the hood first.
Once it's
I'm
cold.
merely trying to get stuff done, check it off the book, so to speak.
You're crazy, my girl.
Baby's over there, Peanut's driving her wild. You hear her in the background there. They're about the same age. So, why not? Now, that side's on, done. Put these two together, those two. I put
Is he
more on
tickling
than you
you?
ever need to here in the wiring holders because why not? Keep it away from the manifolds. Nothing worse than getting out there, having one laying on the manifold, and all of a sudden, cylinder misfire. What are you gonna do when you're at the track and you gotta burn off wire? Well, I think lately to be a thinker and not a stinker, I'll probably zip tie a couple to the roll cage so we can just cut them off and away we go. So, again, don't throw them out just because they're old. Don't mean
Don't
that
squeeze
they're
her.
not going to come in handy at some
Okay,
point
you
throughout
love
it.
love, right?
So,
Okay, you love love,
these
right?
last ones closest to the cylinders, I always try to, irregardless, I always try to have them, so they're within the proper firing order. You never know when you got to swap one out or, maybe quickly pull them
He
off.
might get you though, bud.
Renew a valve cover gasket or something like that because, she started to puke out on you.
Leave her, Tuts.
So if you have them in order,
No, leave her.
my boys can do them, renew them. Don't have to worry about firing the car back up and shit puking everywhere. Or a cylinder misfire and I have to get out of the car because generally as a rule the driver stays right in the car and shouts out orders like a drill sergeant of what to do and why and how come. All that neat stuff. So
Is that what you're gonna be doing?
yep. So anyways, we're all done. There you go. Spark plug wire renewal. Probably 1964 to, I would say probably 94. The spark plug firing order never changed. Do the deal. There you go. They're all on. They're done. They're all back in their holders and all that. So take care. Have a great day. We'll see you. Bye. So the old bean can wants to fire it up here. So I don't have the choke hooked up. I haven't wired it open yet. I like
Make
to
sure
leave
it's
it.
in neutral,
I'd
right?
like to leave it so it's fully closed while it sits. You know. Jesus, we put the fuel cell on the thing the other day. 15-gallon fuel cell, put $25 in the can. We got that much in the bottom of the fuel cell. By the time we get to race, we're gonna be into $125 or $150 worth of fuel just go around the track.
How many times pressing the gas?
Pump her about 3 or 4 times. I said 3 or 4, that was 5. Hold it. Pump it again. Go ahead. It's cold-blooded. Pump it. Here, I'll run the throttle. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We did turn the distributor too.
Mikey, enough. Let's go.
One thing Orville will tell you is never, ever, ever start your engine, rev it, and shut it off.
What I just did.
It drives him absolutely crazy.
Well, you start it up and you start revving it. You don't know whether it's got oil pressure or not. This thing here is, you know, a crate motor. Again, 15 years old. Don't have 1,000 miles on it. When I put it in my first car, I fired it up, and you know, of course, Mama took the car and I never seen it again until it needed an oil change. But she knew, beyond a shadow of a doubt, was, you know, the 200K, 200 miles. Changed it 3 or 4 times. Hell, I've changed the oil more than this than I've done in the last 7 vehicles I've owned. I drove for 100,000 K each, so well, maintenance is key. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. It's pretty sad you take better care of your race engine than you do your damn car that gets you back and forth to work. So you can make money to go racing on any given Saturday night. But hey, as mechanics, we got our priorities straight. Anywho, there you go. As far as ups and runs, cold-blooded. Hope you enjoy these videos so far. Like Mama said, comment, like, subscribe. She hates being in them, but she does an amazing job. So why don't you show her a little support and, you know, go ahead. Do as she says. Subscribe, comment. Helps a feller out. In the
Come
same
on,
way.
guys. He takes enough flack. Nobody wants to be doing these videos, and he's constantly wanting to do them. Believe me,
last
nobody
count.
does.
Last count, we're at 430. I appreciate every one of yous, you know, and look forward to seeing and hearing from the rest of yous. Certainly, as creators, I've said it before, we see how many views. You know, you get 5,000 views a week and one subscriber. If you like watching and you keep coming back, why not? Subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. If you like it and you want to keep watching, hit the notifications button. You know, it lets us know we're doing right and that what you want to see. You know, and there's certainly other videos out there. We probably got 450, you know, or so. So go check them out. Drop a comment. You know, we're not going to be racing forever or anything of the sort, but let us know what you like. There's a different genre, I guess, or however you want to say it. Different types of videos there. Watch them. You like the outdoors ones that we do? Let us know. You like the traveling ones we do? Let us know. You know,
We do enough of both.
I love to travel. Wifey and I, we one day we're gonna think about starting to prep for retirement. We're gonna go with trailer trucking, driving transport or something like that. Get a paid vacation, get the hell out of Dodge, and go see the countryside. Maybe make a little money while we're doing it. So, anywho, we're gonna get back to sanding on this old girl. Take care, and we'll see you. Bye.